Next mod is from the Cooling Unit Warehouse, and I bought this off of eBay, and it's a pretty common mod. I think it's even been done in the Grand Design forum. Basically all it does is this hooks up to the fins, connects to the power light, hopefully it will in this Atwood, and it circulates the air within the refrigerator so not one part of the refrigerator has frozen with other stuff a little warmer. It just keeps air circulated in a cooler overall temperature. More even temperature. Okay, underneath this little plastic piece has a little tab. It's on the back. You just pop that down. You can see up in there that there's wires. It comes out of the back. I pulled it out of the back a little bit, and it kind of is underneath that plastic piece. So I'm going to have to get some needle nose pliers and finagle that really carefully. This is the LED light, and you have to gently coax these out of there, and you got to be careful. This is a little electronic circuit board, probably for the LED lighting. I'll show you. That's what it looks like. I'm not sure how distorted it's going to show up on the camera, but it's 3 pretty bright LED lights. So I'll turn it off there. Now I got to figure out which one is constant power, because that's what's needed for the switch. I fixed the fan. It's got 2 little grips that grip a fan, and that's what supports it and grounds it. And around the wire, back through the little hole up there, same place the other wire is coming from. It's going down to the ground on the fins before there was ever anything there. And I don't know, fiddling with it somehow, I tripped something. All these are on now, and it won't light up, and the refrigerator light won't come on, so I think it's some kind of switch in the back. Okay, on the back here you've got an upper and lower cover for the refrigerator, and I called Atwood, and it says it's one of 2 things. It's either this thermal switch, which has got a little white button here between this on the I guess you'd call it a vent stack. Sometimes that's the culprit, but she said most of the time it's a center fuse. It's a little 3 amp automotive style fuse. When they say automotive, they mean old automotive style. So let me check and see if that's it. Okay, holding up to the sun so you can see it. Yep, that little wire is burnt through. So that's the problem. I gotta say, anytime you're working with anything on the RV, anything at all, especially to do with electrical, everything needs to be off. The 120 and the 12 volt system. And I realize since I'm putting this on the internet, you know, I have a little bit of a responsibility here. Anyway, this is the one I pulled. It's 3 amp, it's burned. So you know, to the left of it, I pulled that one. That one's also 3 amp. And I pulled this one to the right, and that's a 20 amp fuse. And they're automotive old style. Okay, I'm in here, and I've cut the wire, this wire here, down to size, and it's grounded through the fin. So it says in this type of mount, all you need is the power, and that power there is what I'm going to use. And the only way I can see to give it power is through this switch here. The yellow is the power to the light, and when it operated before, I ran it just on the yellow, and even when I turned the switch off, it was running. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to I can't, it's not wise, I don't think, to cut and try to get another splice up in there. There's not any room in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wedge it on that little wire, clear wire there, and then snap it back into place. Okay, you can see the little red wire right there. It is going into the little connection here, and I first put the tip in the slot, and then I bent it back over, and then I slid this on. A little bit of a tight fit, but it seems to be okay. Now we'll see if it works. Okay, I've turned the power on. Open the door, light comes on. Oh man, the fan didn't turn on. Still gotta put those wires up. I just hope it, oh, there it is. The little light, the little switch was turned off. And that's what it sounds like closed. You can't hear it. I can't hear it. I hear the motor or something else running back there. It's probably the fan from the outside exhaust fan. Okay. The light is on. The light cover put back on. Fan is running. Even with the light out, the fan is still running, and that's what you want. You don't want it to cut off unless you turn it off here. But if I turn the power off, the fans turn off. It's exactly what it's supposed to do. This is complete. This mod is complete.